Hello everyone, it's June the 13th. Alright, let's go right into it. Delete operation for two strings. Given two strings, return the minimum number of steps required to make word 1 and 2 the same. In one step, you can delete exactly one character in either string. So you can delete exactly one character in either string. So in this case, I can delete S and I can delete T. Interesting. 500. O squared. This feels similar to longest substring, right? Longest common subsequence. Alright, let's see. So we have two strings, and we have another string. So we want to see the minimum number of steps required to make these two the same. The minimum number of steps. So we can say we want to find the minimum number of I and J, right? So the first and the second, like if we know the minimum of doing this or the minimum of doing that, then yeah, I think that's this thing. So given the index I and J, right? So we're looking at IJ. So we say dpij is the minimum number of steps required to make the two words the same from start to I and from start to J. Okay, so now we want to know what dpij is. All we can do is if, so we know the minimum of dp I minus 1 and j minus 1, right? So if word 1 I and word 2 j, if they're the same, right, then they will be the same. So dp ij will be the same as dp I minus 1 and j minus 1 because the minimum in the front will be the same, right? Now if they're not the same, okay, so if they're not the same, then it will be dp I minus 1j, right? So that or dp ij minus 1, right? We want to find the minimum of the two, right? And then because they're not the same, so we have to take that and then plus 1 because we have to remove one more. And then we just go down. So this is exactly the same. Exactly the same as the the one that the common subsequence. That's exactly the same. So which is a good thing because wait, hold on. Oh yeah, we didn't really save this. That's fine. Okay, so let's just code this and then call it a day. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do another one. Let's just finish this. So, we can do, I think, one. I think we can use, instead of O(n) squared on the space, so we can use O(n) space. Maybe we don't even need O(n) space. What we need is, as we go, let me think. If I think we do need to have at least two, right? We do need to have at least two. Yeah, because we need I minus 1 and j minus 1. That's completely the previous one, right? And I minus 1, j minus 1. No, j minus 1 is just on the left. That's fine. And I minus 1j, I minus 1j is, what is I minus 1j? Is the same 1. So we have this, we are missing 1, which is I minus 1, j minus 1. Yeah, that thing is, yep, I think we do need to have a DP. Let's say length of word 2, okay, and what's the original? Well, the original is 0, right? Because we remove 0 and then we can make them the same, because that's the first letter in word 1, first letter in word 2, and if they're the same, then it's so I think it should be 0. Before that, let's do this. Word 1, then word 2, okay, and I range M for J. Ooh, no. And DP equals 0 times, we're going to n plus 1. Okay, and then for J range n. Or 1 to this, 1 to this. Okay, so we say if word 1 I is equal to word 2 j, if these two are the same, then dp, every time we have a temp. Okay, so we say temp dot append, so we go to the next one, right? Be the same, and then just dp I minus dpj minus 1, right? So equal to dpj minus 1. Else temp dot append dp dpj with actually the minimum of dpj and temp minus 1, the one just in front. Plus 1, because we have to remove another one. Right, so when we're done, we say dp equals temp. Okay, so we go back, do it again, go back, do it again. And once we're done, right, then we just return dp, the last one. Okay, let's see. This one shall be 2. This one shall be 4. Okay, so this one will change word 1, word 2, minimum this. Okay. Ooh, that is not right. Something is not right. Okay, let's see. If word 1 and word 2 are the same, then initially they're not the same, then be the minimum of this plus 1. Yeah, and then if they're the same, then if they are the same, then it should be I minus 1 and j minus 1. Interesting. It's not right. Let's take a look. And so we see. So I is gonna be and then j. So I is going to be the first one. That's all 1. Actually, that's not 1. It's not 0. What is dp? dp is I minus 1, so it's I minus 1 and then j, right? Which means it's empty, so I think shouldn't this be 1? I'm pulling things out of my behind, I don't know. And I think it's 1, right? So what we're trying to say is, now the first is 0, but after, so it's gonna be 1, but dp 0 is 0. You know, it's still not right. Let me think. They're the same. They should be I minus 1 and j minus 1. And this. Yeah, because we don't need to delete the current one. Hold on. I think this should be starting with 1. Still not right. We're getting close. Yeah, because on the outside, we need to draw the 2D array. Shoot. Right. So we have SEA and EAT. Right. So this is 0 because it's empty versus empty, and these are 1, right? And if we're looking at this, now we're not doing the first DP, we're doing the after the first one. So here is E and E, so that should be 2. Yeah, and this is S and E. That should be 2. So 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's right. and they're the same. So it'll be 1. They're not the same. So it should be 2. Then I'm going to do 3. And then they are. Ooh, hold on. This is the empty all the way to here. No, it should be 1, 2, 3. Because you have to change both. So this shall be list range m plus 1. And then everything starts shall be I, right? Yep, that's right. Because you need to draw the picture. Because the first row and the first column needs to be 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Because we're saying we're matching empty string to the actual string. And if I have 1, we have to change 1, I have 2, I have to change 2, I have 3, I have to change 3. Therefore, we have to do it this way. And then we have to do it this way. And now we pass. So this one has high chance, but we are going to run some, some check. Simple check. It's all right. Okay, yeah, this one should be right. Okay, so I can actually check the solution we had in the past. So, and then get some good understanding. So this is the same logic as LCS, longest common subsequence. OMN. Do this. Okay, now I want to check the solution I have in the past. And of course, let's check. See if the number of test cases increases, because our time is not as good. It's working very hard trying to load. Alright, let me just take a look. So this was 2021, May the 7th, right? 1 DDP LCS. Ooh, it's different. I see. We're constantly updating I minus and J minus. Wait, that's different. It's equal. And then I minus J1 plus 1. That's different from my current call. My current call is equal. Then we don't delete. It's interesting. Even if they're not equal. Oh, this is LCS. Longest common subsequence. So if we have the longest common subsequence, we just need to minus that. Longest common subsequence. Ah, so if it's equal, then we. I see. I see. This is using LCS. Well, I am not doing LCS, but I'm doing just the opposite, which is exactly the same. But they're saving. You see that? They're saving the I minus j minus 1, so only use 1. Okay, I see. I see how this one goes. What's this? This is the 2D array. Yeah, this is exactly what I was doing. How about this? This is also the same. This is the LCS. This is the LCS idea. So 1306, 130, this is the same. Because I'm creating new arrays, that's why it's slower. But we can update it. Update. Use only one array. So if we use only one array, this is fine, and then we don't need this, so we just need to have the minus 1, right? So we say I1j minus 1 equal to dp 0, right? And then if they're the same, then we say I1 j1, right? But every time when we start, we need to say the current equals to dp j, right? We record the current because we are going to update. I'm going to say dpj equal to I minus 1 j minus 1, else dpj shall equal to the minimum of dpj, and what's this? What's this? No, this is dpj, right? This is dpj. This is the one that we haven't taken yet. This is dpj. Wait, hold on. So I minus 1, j minus 1 is this one, right? And then we're looking at the current one, okay? And then the current one, if it's the same, it's going to be I minus 1, j minus 1. That is understandable, and we'll update that. Otherwise we need to go dpj is the I minus 1 j, okay? And dpj minus 1 and plus 1, okay? Once we're done, this shall equal to current. So we just save it, right? We save the value. So this is the previous, right? This is the this is dp I minus 1j. Okay, this is dp I minus 1j. Now we need to save it. So now we I minus 1j minus 1, right? And then we can go to the next one. Then the current when we go to the next one will become I minus 1j minus 1. Okay, then if we do that, then we don't need this. And we try it. Ew, that is ugly as hell. Okay, so it's not right. Interesting. So the first one we need to increase. This one just does not increase. Okay, because we start from 1, that's why it does not increase. how do we handle this? So every time that, why don't we just go I minus 1? Right, that's basically what it is. We just go I minus 1. There we go. That's what it is. It's essentially. Okay. In this case, no, we have to do it this way. Okay, let's try this. We run this. Supposedly it should be faster. Oopsie doozy. Our record is broken. Supposed to be 2. Ooh, what the hell? So this only goes. Yeah, it should be fine. Hold on, why is this one alright? I think it's DP needs to change. So every time DP is 0, I need to equal to I minus 1. And then this equals to DP. So we can actually do this. I don't know. Nope, it's not right. Honestly, I don't know. I don't understand why this one's not working. Zero and 1. Wait. Yeah, we have to, they're not the same. So it shall be the minimum of this and this plus 1. Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it shall be 2. So if the initial dp, let's say it's 0, 3, right? 0, 1. That's initial dp. Now, shouldn't that be 1? That shouldn't that be I? Yep, that passed, but we failed the others. The hell? I know. This is equal to this, but dp0 shall equal to I minus 1. What the hell? No, still not right. No. dp0 equal to this. This equal to I minus 1. Because that's I minus 1, j minus 1. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we need to update dp0. And this just I minus 1. Oof. Alright, this one shall be right. Alright, doesn't seem to be any faster. Alright, that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be it. This is always a good question. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.